Mr. Mike McCaul with Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank you and the ranking member for holding this morning's markup on these legislative measures, in particular those pertaining to North Korea that I believe are critical to addressing the many foreign policy challenges currently facing the United States. I'd like to express my support for the three bills that focus on the current threats emanating out of the North and the Korean Peninsula. Mr. Chairman, for years, the international community has viewed North Korea's incessant temper tantrums and provocations as little more than belligerent bluster. However, Pyongyang's continued ballistic missile tests, including another ballistic missile engine test on Monday, the third in recent weeks, is evidence of the regime's unrelenting quest to develop the ability to launch a nuclear attack far beyond its own backyard. Such a quest poses a real and direct threat to the national security of the United States and our allies in the region. I believe disregarding this threat as simply tough talk is extremely dangerous. Earlier this month, I authored an op-ed on the steps the United States can take to bolster the security of the homeland and our allies in the region to counter this growing threat. Such steps included partnering with our allies in the region to expand missile defense shields, building on the deployment of the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, or THAAD systems, already deployed in South Korea, all the while enhancing our defenses here at home by increasing the number of ground-based interceptors on the West Coast, as well as improve intelligence gathering measures to get a clearer picture of North Korea's arsenal. I believe the United States should also pursue more aggressive sanctions on North Korea, such as secondary sanctions to crack down on North Korean front companies, black market exchanges, and coal exports, all of which allow the radical regime to stay afloat despite legislation signed into law last year imposing stiff sanctions on North Korea's illicit activities, such as counterfeiting of U.S. currency and narcotics trafficking. The United States should also place North Korea back on the state sponsor of terrorism list, which it should never have left in the first place. And lastly, we must work to counter-message the regime's propaganda and redouble U.S. efforts to ensure the people of North Korea have access to information from the outside world. Grouped together, these pieces of legislation, I believe, send a strong signal to the international community and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un that the United States will not sit idly by while its adversaries threaten the peace and security of the region and the U.S. homeland. Mr. Chairman, I look forward to supporting the passage of these bills. I encourage my colleagues in the House. I commend you for bringing this forward to send a message that North Korea is a menace that cannot be ignored and must be tempered. Thank you, and I yield back.
Thank you. Congresswoman Karen Bass.